Hi there, I'm Sonia and this is Jax, and today is his birthday, so he wanted to come say hi to everybody. He said, "Hi, it's my birthday, I'm a birthday dog." Mwah! Today I thought I would talk about worry and anxiety and manifesting. This little one used to have anxiety too, so yeah. I did as well. I've talked about that in past videos, and it came up in one of the energy readings I did last week, and I thought that it would be a good topic for a video. I'm not exactly sure what all I want to say in this video, so we're just gonna find out. As I said in one of my past videos, if you watched it, I struggled with anxiety my entire life up until recently. I remember going to therapy in my mid 20s, and the therapist being like, "So how long has this been happening?" And I was like, "Always." I don't remember a time when it wasn't happening. And they just kind of looked at me like, I remember going to therapy as a kid trying to help my anxiety, and obviously it didn't work. It was not for a lack of trying for things to be better, but they didn't get better. So, is this saying that therapy doesn't work? No, I just thought I would come on here and tell you my experience and some things that I wish I would have realized back when I was struggling with all of this stuff. And yeah. So the first thing I wish that I would have realized is that worrying does nothing. Literally nothing. And knowing what I know now about your thoughts creating your experience, I don't allow myself to worry anymore. I'm like, that's not allowed. Things are exactly the way I want them to be. Everything always works out. The end. Because I know that by entertaining these worry ideas and playing out what if scenarios, it's it's not helping anything, and it's only making the probability of something bad happening, making it more likely to happen. This was where I did not understand that manifestation is everything. Literally everything. It's not just stuff. There's no oh, you can manifest these things, but you can't manifest that, and you can do this, but you can't do that. That's not what it is. Everything that you're experiencing is being created by the beliefs you have, the thoughts you have. So the thoughts that you're choosing to think in the moment, and the automatic things that are just happening. You can change those beliefs by changing your thoughts, and then as you experience something different, your belief about it will change, and then it will become your new normal. That has been my experience with the things that I have manifested. So something I used to tell myself a lot was I worry, or I'm anxious, or I'm depressed. I stopped telling myself those things. No, everything's perfect. I'm so happy. Everything's perfect. It worked out perfectly. Things like that. Honestly, of all the things that I tried, and I was fucking shocked that it was the thing that, honestly, since I did this, there are two things. One of them was, there is a platform called Mindvalley, and they have teachers from all over the world teaching all kinds of really cool things. And one of the courses, it's a 3-week course online, and I'm not paid by Mindvalley. I have zero affiliation with them, other than I have their membership and I like to take classes on there. But there's one called Everyday Bliss. It's a 3-week course. that was designed by a hypnotherapist. And it is some hypnosis. They have hypnosises that you do for 3 weeks. But it's also just talking about worry and anxiety and that shit. And it was that course, doing that course in 3 weeks, my anxiety shifted drastically. Like, it was fucking nuts. That was the first thing I did. The second thing that I did is and yes, now Jax is over here getting pets if I'm looking weird places. The second thing I did is I started energy work / going to a acupuncturist / Chinese medicine doctor. So I did the antidepressants for a long time, and that was not a good experience. And I got off of that shit and was like, never again will I do that. So I had been, working on my mindset, and things weren't changing, weren't shifting, weren't doing what I needed them to. I was still struggling mentally with keeping focus and that kind of stuff. And I ended up manifesting being able to go to a acupuncturist. And that has been a huge shifting point for me, learning about energy. The first thing I did was actually another course on Mindvalley. It's called, I think it's called Energy Medicine with Donna Eden. And her husband, David, does the course with her. And hey. And David was a clinical psychiatrist or psychologist. I can't remember which one, but he talked about how when your energy is not doing what it needs to be doing, that is actually what's causing anxiety, depression, and that kind of shit. And since I have been working with my energy, for me, that is totally true. Completely and utterly true. So jump forward to more recently, a friend of mine decided she wanted to get back into, she's a Reiki master teacher, been doing all kinds of energy stuff for years, decided she wanted to start teaching it. And I was completely 1000% in. And so she launched her first course at the beginning of June, and I am almost a month in, and holy fuck. Learning your energy was life-changing for me. Completely life-changing. Yeah. So if you're interested in Kimberly's stuff, I think it's Height Designs. I'll link her YouTube channel. She's getting that started. And we'll be posting videos. So obviously she's doing that now, or I wouldn't be called to be mentioning her. So hi, Kimberly. Anyway, so yeah, that has been my experience with anxiety, with manifestation, with what I've realized about it. Do I regret doing therapy? Fuck no. I think that was part of my journey, and that was part of what I needed. But the thing I needed most out of everything I've learned and everything I've done was your thoughts create what you fucking experience. That was the thing that I needed, the piece I was missing, the thing that if someone would have told me that like a long time ago, things would have changed a fuck ton faster than they did. And now adding the energy work to it has been absolutely enormous for me. Yeah. I do want to bring more energy work on here the more I learn it. Definitely, I've already talked to Kimberly. She'd love to come talk to you guys about energy and stuff. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments. I intend that this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light.